It's our second season in the Premier League. We've moved into our new stadium, which is called originally the Chatham Stadium. But can you imagine European nights at the Chatham Stadium? Yeah, I can picture it now. And that's where I want us to be at the end of this season. Qualified for a European competition. Let's go and get the season kicked off. Hey guys, Woody here, welcome back to episode 49 of the Road to Glory Save with Chatham Town. If you're enjoying this type of content and you're not yet subscribed to my channel, if you could, would mean a lot to me. Smash that like button on this video, helps push it out to more people. Right guys, here we are, beginning of our second season in the Premier League. You'll notice I've ditched the hoodie underneath the jersey because it's a lot warmer now, which is good. Yeah, I'm excited. The new stadium, you can just see it here. The Chatham Stadium. Here it is, built in 2031. It's very good condition. It holds 14,697. Amazing stuff. Look at that picture. Love it. That's obviously not it, but you know, great stuff. Chatham Stadium. Our facilities are being upgraded. We're at 6 training, 8 youth, 9 youth recruitment, and 6 junior coaching. And they are also actually being there's no finances. And they are actually being upgraded again. You can see these are all completed here, but increasing our youth level. We're expanding the stadium as well, and we're improving youth facilities as well. So that is really, really good. I'm really happy. We are pushing Chatham in the right direction. Since we're on finances, we're looking good. 20 million, got a wage budget of $1 million, and we're under that as well. Gosh, look at me, under a wage budget. Amazing stuff. I did realize as well, I did skip our youth intake last year. But once again, I mean, there was nobody really to write home about. I think our best player was 2.5 stars, so it doesn't matter who cares about that. But we have made some really, really tasty signings this season. I've spent, as you can see, all that money that was given to us, that 30 odd million. Some players have left the club, unfortunately, but you know, that's just football. I've got 2 players coming in here, 2 17-year-olds. Craig Cleary is coming from Beerschot in Belgium. He's a central defender who can play on the left and the right. He's probably more of that central defender, obviously with his height. He looks really amazing, 17, and he's got 5-star potential. So he's joining us at the beginning of the year, where he will be 18. So that is one that could potentially become homegrown at club. We're getting him for 500k up to 1.9 with some add-ons. Jonathan Rodriguez, we're paying 1 million with 5.5 for add-ons. He's a 17-year-old Uruguayan striker, and this kid at 17 looks pretty damn amazing. I was well impressed when we found him. Super excited to add him to the team. Can play striker or midfield, weirdly. But I'm really, really happy to get these 2 players coming into the club, which will make them homegrown at club as well. Get into the transfer history. We did have some players come in toward the end of last season. We got in Marcelo Mitchell. You saw him come in. He was on loan. He's left. It wasn't going to make the grade. Here it is. Giovanni Matte. He is a English-Italian defender. It's just one of those players released by a Premier League club and picked up on a free. He's 4-star potential. Will he amount to anything? I don't know, but it's just to improve our youth quality down there. Tommy Barrett has come in from Man City on a free. He's another central defender. I like his physicals, and he's actually better rated as well. He could be something as well. So we just keep an eye on these guys. They're both out at loan at Flyde and Fleetwood as well. We then started to get into our money spendings. We brought in Wilfried Hermans. He is a Belgian central defender, can also play left back and DMC if we need to be, but he's mainly in that central defender role. He's really good at heading the ball. Physicals are good. 24 years old. We 1.5 million for Anderlecht, where he's been playing quite regularly for 2.5 sort of years. And has been really, really good. 3.5-star potential, and he's already worth 10 million. So really happy to bring him in just to shore up that defense, as you know, I feel like that's something that we needed to do. We then brought in John Nielsen. He is an uncapped Danish defender at 27. Yes, he's a little bit old, but he's actually quite a decent defender. He's not the tallest at 180, and his jumping reach isn't great, but I like his first touch composed of that ball-playing central defender role. He came in for 4.5 from Vitesse after they have been playing in the Eredivisie, so it's the league below in Holland. So a bit of money we spent on him. Yes, he's 27, and yes, there was like, no, he just appeared there, and yeah, okay, but whatever. I like him. He could be pretty good once again, just shoring up that defense. He's got some good mentals. He's aggressive, like his decisions to make good teamwork and work rate. So I think he could be a fantastic player for us. We then brought in a goalkeeper again. Some of you might remember Martin van der Voort I had at AC Milan in my journeyman save. He was available for 10 million from Almeria, in Spain. And I thought, you know what? I know he's a good goalkeeper. He's only 29 still. I thought we should probably get this guy in. I know he can do a good job, so I kind of pushed the boat out and spent 10 million on him. It's one of our most expensive signings to date. So really happy to bring him into the club. He will actually fight it out with Adrian Semper. They are both 3.5 stars. Very, very similar. Van der Voort is probably the slightly better goalkeeper. So, but we'll see how they go. They're both important players, which will be interesting. Players that left towards the end of the season was some big ones here. We've got some like Freddie Potts gone out on loan, and has Marlon Abbott. Diarra has gone out. We'll click on him. So this is this guy who I bought in from Heidenheim. 500k. He's gone out on loan. He's not really going to cut the mustard. He was just a body at the end of last season. Who else? Oliver Pendlebury has gone from 100k to Dunfermline. He was never going to make the grade in the Premier League. Struggled a bit in 13 games, so we've made 100k on him, which it's small amount for us now, but every sort of penny matters. Ismail Guri has gone out on loan to Oxford. He limited time last year in the Premier League. I just want him to get out there and get some more game time and see if he can turn out to reach that full potential. Right. First thing is the transfers that happened at the end of the season. I am hoping, with obviously FM23 being announced the last week or so, or 2 weeks, depending when you're seeing this, that is something that they changed. This thing with the date, it's super annoying. But anyway, we come in now and we spent 19.5 million, 2.6 leaving. We'll go through some of them. I guess Dominic Iorfa leaving on the free. You all know that was happening. Deschamps Bernard has gone to Charlton for 500k. He wasn't going to make the cut as a Premier League defender, unfortunately. And with Nielsen and Hermans coming in, I thought his game time would be reduced. Yater has also gone as well. He's gone to Antalyaspor in Turkey for 750k. So a small profit on him. 21 games in the Premier League last year and 1 assist is not really going to cut it. Yes, he wasn't quite up to standard, unfortunately, but he was one of those players I brought in early just to get in. The one I am really sad about is Harvey Rhodes has gone to Hull for 1.2 million. I'm really disappointed about this and sad to see him go. He wanted a new contract. I said squad player. He said no. Squad player. He said no. Star player. I said, mate, and it just got to that point where he's like, I need to leave. And I was like, you know what? Fine. I don't really want to upset him, because I think surely I am one of his favorite personnel, and if he eventually becomes a manager or anything, I would definitely, or a coach, would bring him back to the club. But he was an outstanding performer for us for 2 years in League One, in the Championship, and also last year in the Premier League. So really sad to see Harvey Rhodes go. They're the players out, players in. These are the exciting ones. We've brought in Bruno Mitchell. I believe that is from Red Bull Brazil, whatever they're called. So yeah, he has come in. He's 19 years old, can play behind the striker or in midfield, or also out on the left. 2 stars at the moment, 5-star potential. Looks good. 19 determination. He's driven. I love it. Tries killer balls often. I think he's going to be a really good future star for us down in the 23s at the moment. So 4.9 million. It's amazing when you can spend 4.9 million on a player like that just to put in the 23 is absolutely crazy. Elias Haji, I don't know, something like that. He's the right back. We need another right back with a forward going. So brought him in to sort of start and Rhodes be back up. He is really, really, I like him a lot. For 2.5 million is an absolute steal with these great physicals and these mentals here as well. I think he's going to be a really, really good player. Capped 10 times for Morocco and 24 years old, and he is a realist. As I said, resilient realist. Okay, sure, but I like him. Derlis Guerrero is a Paraguayan international striker. He's on loan from Juventus at the moment, coming as a squad player, 4-star, current 4.5-star potential ability, technically gifted, mentally pretty good too. His physicals aren't great. He's not the quickest, so maybe that's going to be a problem in the Premier League, but his dribbling and finishing is great. He's good at corners too, which is a bit weird. Great long shots, but, you know, good composure, determination, flair. So I think he's going to be a really, really good loan option for us. Orhan Abideli is a, we need another left back. So he's come in. He's Belgian and Turkish. 48 under 21 caps, 23 at the moment. 3 stars, 4 stars potential there as well. Fairly determined. Great physicals on him. He is rapid and agile, and he is not he's going to be a demon on that left. Can also play up high if he needs to, and potentially on the right, but he's definitely going to push Klopper for that left back spot. With obviously Harvey Rhodes going, we needed to get in a right back, and we brought in the Czech Republic international Gary Thomas. Obviously, the Canadian dual citizenship gives him his name. His very English name, shall we say. He is also a rapid right back at the moment. Great dribbling and crossing for him, determination, could be a future captain as well. He's come in, he's only 20. I've paid 5 million from him, from Banik Ostrava, and he is already worth 20 million. Unfortunately, he's out for 2 weeks with a calf strain. One thing that he did want weirdly is he wanted someone to come in and help settle him, and it was a non-negotiable thing. Arsenal also wanted this guy, and we beat Arsenal too, so great for that. That is why Martin Grisland came in, also from the same club. He's not that good, but he was just here just to settle Gary Thomas in, so he'll play in the 23s. No harm done there. Gary Thomas was happy with that. Our last signing of the window, as we get into 12 minutes of the video so far, is Carlos Nunez. He is a Mexican under-21 national, under-20 international, who can play on the left or behind the striker, or weirdly at right back. But yeah, this guy looks pretty good as well. He's unflappable and resilient there as well. He is potentially Premier League 5 stars there, and he could be another very, very good player. Only cost $1 million. He's gone out to join Oliver Pendlebury at Dunfermline. Doesn't have the best, average rating for his short career so far, but it's just great to be able to pick up really good, young players with potential that cost like $1 million and then worth 10 times that amount. And if he never makes the grade, we can easily make some money on him. So they're all the transfers that have come in. We've got a lot of players, as you can see here, loan going out. A lot of young players there, just trying to build up some game time for them. Competitions-wise, obviously, the Premier League, fight bravely against relegation. 4th round in the FA Cup and 3rd round in the Carabao Cup. We have already been drawn against Northampton in the 2nd round here. Schedule for the moment wasn't too bad. Beat Woking 6-1, a couple of draws here in China, 3-1 over Montpellier, and a 4-1 over Rodez AF. Interesting. We still had 141. Where did they play? France. Okay, we had 141 Chats fans come there. We got recently promoted Bristol City on the first day, so that is going to be great to see how that goes. The media have us obviously, to finish last again. No players in the media dream team. Brentford, who just got promoted, 12th, interestingly. Us, on the other hand, 20th. Also as well, just wanted to show the here we are, team detail. For some reason it's not showing up on that one, but salary per annum, 42 million. We're just under Watford there and a bit under Bristol City. Compare that to Chelsea's 262. It's absolutely crazy, but we are rich, which is good. Net transfer spend, we spent 28.87 million. So we spent the 10th highest in the Premier League, which isn't bad when you consider teams like Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham, and Manchester United actually made losses. So, however that's worked out, but interesting stuff. Right, we should probably get into this first game because this has been could be a long episode. Here is the team for the first day. It is Semper in goal. Hadji right back to make his debut. Nielsen and Hermans in central defence. We're going same for the shadow striker tactic. Klopper at left back. Vargas and Jones here. Marcus Aurelio, Umenai, Gibbs White, and Cedric Berger up front. We've got Van der Voort on the bench. Guerrero. We've obviously also as well Quimbamba, who I bought last year. He's come back for loan. He looks good. 5-star potential. And also Aziz, who I'm just calling him Aziz. He looks really good too. So hopefully these two can play a bit of a part in our season this year. Kieran Wakefield is still here. Wangley is the unfortunate player, so miss out here as well, who is a regular starter. So it's going to be hard to try and juggle this team to try and keep everyone sort of happy with, to sign these players. I'm like, oh yeah, you can be an important player. You're actually a squad player, but so it's going to be a little bit of a juggling match to see if I can get these guys happy. But we go into the sheds, we point the finger. I want to be impressed today. Let's get out there. Let's go and show everyone that we are not the whipping boys of this league, which you would think finishing 10th last year that we're not going to finish bottom of the table this season. We are 18 minutes in with no highlights so far, unfortunately. So, great. What a kickoff to the season. Highlightless first half. Absolutely brilliant. We've had 2 shots on target for next year of 0.27, and they had 1 for next year of 0.35. 0 highlights. We've got 2 players over 7. Calvin Phillips is playing for Bristol City. How old is he now? He must be getting on. He's 35. Right. Into the dressing sheds. I point the finger. The fans turn up. Maybe I should have given them a bit of a revving, actually, because we have been quite poor. Both my central defenders are nervous, so that's encouraging. But we have got a highlight literally straight off the bat, and it is Umenai with a cross. Marcus Aurelio with a header. Can't quite get over the line and is cleared off the line by Regulon and Jared Braithwaite there for Bristol City. I don't think a draw on the opening day of the season against Bristol City is... It's not a bad start, but it's also not a great start. As we are getting into that substitution o'clock time, we will go and head over to the tactics and see how everyone is travelling. Marcus Aurelio on 6.1. Well, we're going to bring on our new striker and push Cedric Berger out onto the left. Gibbs White is playing awful as well. We will bring on Rodrigo for him to play in that shadow striker role. Other than that, everyone else, Umenai or Roger Jones. We might bring off... we'll bring off Umenai, the Sack, and we'll change him to an inverted wing on. I think that's it. We'll give the team talk. It's a triple substitution. Hopefully our new striker on loan from Juventus can pull something out of the bag here as we shout to the boys to demand some more just as a new highlight starts. And it is Bristol City playing out from the back. Haji flicks it forward. Silic can't get to it. And Bristol City in their quite cool purple and green. Obviously that's like an alternate kit, I'm guessing. Mbete had him at Bordeaux in my journeyman save. He was pretty good back in the day. Anyway, here's Nielsen now with his ball playing skills. Can he spark an attack? Jones now. Cedric Berger back to Jones. Guerrero. Oh, Guerrero was offside. But it's encouraging. I can't make any more changes. I'm always checking that. Always. FM23, 5 substitutes in the Premier League. That is going to be the shiz. It is Gunnison with the ball now for Bristol City. It rolls it out. Calvin Phillips now, the Yorkshire Perlo, as they look to play out from the back here. Come on, boys, let's press them. We might have to make some sort of other tactical tweaks in a minute to try and really assert some dominance on this game. I'm hoping it's just, having... we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new players. Guerrero should score, and he does, but he's going to be offside, isn't he? He's going to be offside. Come on, because I don't want to have to make any crazy tactical tweaks here. Oh, in this allowed. It's not his first goal of the season, is it? Alright, we're going to encourage. We are going to go to attacking. And we are just going to distribute quickly. We're really going to trigger press them. And we're just going to leave it like that. I don't want to get caught. Oh, this is a goal. It has to be a goal. Because when the opposition is like this, it's a goal. Select now with the ball. Select! Mustafa Select! Gets the goal for the Chats. We'll drop that straight back to positive. And we'll change these instructions after that. It's back to there, and we'll go from there. Mustafa Selek. When you get a free kick like that in FM, it is a goal every single day of the week. Usually the opposition, but thank God it was us today, and we look like we are going to run out 1-0 winners in quite down match. Got to change that because Nielsen's at that near post for corners. I need to swap that around now because he's obviously not the best header of the ball there. We need to put like Herman's there or something. It's Castledine on the ball now. Cedric Berger just good tackle there, knocks it out. And it is Bristol City now. Surely this is the end of the game. Castledine there, can't get to the ball. Come on, blow the whistle, ref. We're already over there a lot of time. Clopper now with the throw in. Surely this is it. Berger, Jones, there it is. There it is. It's a good win. It's a good win. It's not, you know, a 4-0 pumping of a newly promoted team, but I will take a 1-0 win. I'm happy we got the result despite not being at our best, which is true. We were not at our best, but we got the result nonetheless. Nonetheless, and that is all that matters. Yeah. Okay. The fans don't seem super happy. Don't really see why people are excited. Alright, as you can see here, the board will get upgrading our training facilities, youth facilities, and also they're doing an affiliate club as well. That's, I thought, what's his name? Hajiji got man of the match, but so we'll give it to Select. Hajiji impresses, and excellent. Good. Loving it. That's a good start. Winning ways to the Premier League. We sell out the stadium. This is why I want it. This is why we need to expand it. Good to see 10% travelling away fans for that game. That is really, really good as well. Right, I'm gonna go away. I'm gonna play some games. Obviously with FM23 kind of on the horizon now. Probably the beta dropping 20 something of October, probably around about there. We're a bit pressed for time with this. Probably got about a month before that comes out. So I really want to try and motor through a bit of this and see if we can. I don't think we're going to win the Premier League or the Champions League with Chatham, but at least hopefully we can, you know, win sort of a bit of a minor cup, maybe a minor European cup, and you know, give a good account of ourselves in the Premier League. Just really establish ourselves anyway. Anyway, guys, leave a comment down there. Let me know how you think we're going to go this season, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.